Welcome to SlowTalk English, the podcast that helps you learn English through calm, clear, and meaningful listening. Today's episode is about a common frustration for many English learners. I can understand English, but I can't speak it. If that sounds like you, don't worry, I'm not sure you are not alone. This is a common stage in language learning, and today we're going to explore why it happens, what science says about it, and what you can do to finally break through this wall. Let's start with a simple fact. Understanding a language is easier than speaking it. When you listen, you recognize words and connect them to ideas, but when you speak, you have to do many things at once. Remember vocabulary, build a sentence, pronounce words, and express ideas. It takes effort and it can be stressful, especially if you're afraid of making mistakes. Research in language acquisition shows that listening skills usually develop faster than speaking skills. This is true even for children learning their first language. They understand their parents long before they start talking. The brain builds a passive vocabulary first, words you can understand. Active vocabulary, the words you can use, develops more slowly. That's why listening practice is essential. The more you listen, the more your brain learns the rhythm and structure of the language. Over time, this makes speaking easier. But if you only listen and never speak, the gap between understanding and speaking can grow. So, what can you do? First, reduce the pressure. Many learners stay silent because they're afraid of sounding wrong. But mistakes are not failure. They are part of the process. In fact, research shows that people who make more mistakes often improve faster because they take more chances and learn from them. Start speaking in low-pressure situations. Talk to yourself in English when you're alone. Describe what you're doing, how you feel, or what you see. This helps activate vocabulary without fear. Use shadowing. Listen to a short phrase in English and repeat it immediately. Try to copy the pronunciation, rhythm, and intonation. This technique improves fluency and strengthens the link between listening and speaking. You can also try language exchange. Find someone who is learning your language and practice together. Speak English for a while, then switch to your native language. It's a friendly way to gain confidence. Another helpful practice is recording yourself. Pick a topic, speak for a few minutes, then listen to the recording. It may feel strange at first, but it helps you notice what to improve. Over time, you'll hear your own progress. Reading aloud is great too. Whether it's a book, article, or podcast script, reading out loud builds confidence and pronunciation. It trains your mouth and brain to work together. Start speaking before you feel ready. Many learners wait to be fluent before they speak, but fluency comes from speaking. Start small. Simple sentences are enough. The important thing is to begin. There's something deeper too. Perfectionism. You might feel like you need perfect English before speaking, but that's not realistic. Communication, not perfection, is the goal. English is a tool, a way to connect. Use it. Speaking a new language can also feel emotional. It makes you vulnerable. That's why it's important to create a safe emotional space. Be patient with yourself. Every fluent speaker was once a beginner. Some learners find that journaling in English helps. Write about your day, your thoughts, or your feelings about learning. Then read it aloud the next day. This gives you both writing and speaking practice. Watching series or listening to podcasts, especially when you repeat what you hear, can help too. Music is useful as well. Singing your favorite English songs connects memory, emotion, and language. It's fun and effective. Try to create small moments of immersion. Change your phone to English. Think in English when you're alone. These small steps show your brain that English is part of your life. Most importantly, stay consistent. Speaking improves with repetition. 1 minute today is better than none. 2 minutes tomorrow is progress. It doesn't have to be perfect, just practiced. So remember, understanding is the beginning. Listening builds the foundation, but speaking brings your English to life. Don't let fear stop you. Mistakes are steps. Talk to yourself, read aloud, shadow your favorite shows, find a partner, or record your voice. These simple actions, done daily, will turn your passive knowledge into real conversation. If you understand English but can't speak it yet, don't wait to feel ready. Perfection is not the goal. Communication is. Every mistake is a step forward. Speak now, speak often, and watch your confidence grow. Thanks for listening. That was today's episode of SlowTalk English. Subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. And remember, keep listening, keep growing,